All right, guys, what is up? It's your boy Kittens, scrolling through Reddit, and I realized there is already reports of people abusing the respawn mechanics in ways that we talked about on the channel. And I just think, I had brought this up where it's going to cause a number of problems. And this is one of the ones where I brought up where, people are using it now to, one person has a purple or a red, they nade themselves, get respawned, and now your team has two purples or reds or whatever, and then repeat the process to get, rinse, wash, repeat to get a bunch of purples or a bunch of reds, and then you use up a bunch of the revive stations that could have been used by people that are actually, like playing the game. So this new revive respawn mechanic is just going to cause a number of problems. First off, I just dropped a video talking about the meta changes and how it severely changes the meta. And honestly, I think that's actually a good thing. I think that's actually a healthy thing to introduce support characters as the new strongest characters in the game. And it's interesting that that's just what's happening this season. It'll be interesting to see what happens. So, what characters get picked competitively, the tournaments that happen. It's just going to be really interesting. So I think that's actually going to be a good thing for watching and playing and just experiencing new meta. New characters being really good. That's fun. So, there's that. And then the biggest problem I have with this is it's a direct buff to camping. It is a direct buff to camping. Respawn talked a little bit about how they want to not have camping in the game. They made some changes to ranked where they're saying that should be preventative measures for camping. But the real problematic thing is that because of the revives being the way they are, where you get your shields, your guns, and ammo, it makes it so that one of the strongest strategies really is to have one support character, and then you separate your team to camp in different locations. And then, if someone gets found, you just revive them late into the match and they have armors and guns. And then, realistically in the support class, there's multiple characters that are good at getting early armor and early idealistic guns where, Loba and Lifeline are kind of the common criminals for, trying to find a bunch of heat shields and camping super far out in the storm or something like that. Where I think that, the real strategy that's going to end up being incredibly popular is you're going to have multiple people camping on a team and then one guy running around trying to get free squad wipes for third parties. And the thing with that is that the change they made to try to prevent this style of camping and to try to prevent these strategies is to make it so that when you're leaving a rank, you have to do a handful of challenges like kills or, things like that, where you have to not camp. Well, if you're in a team that's dedicated camping as a strategy, and then Jimmy is about to leave silver or diamond or something, you go, okay, cool. Well, it's Jimmy's turn to run around and third-party people for kills, and the other two of us are going to keep camping. So they literally have done nothing. Like that's what you have to do to get around camping. If you're playing with a group of people that's dedicated camping together, it literally doesn't affect you at all. It's Jimmy's turn to run around and third-party people now for free for extra points in the match. It's just so dumb. And then, if you're playing solo, by yourself camping, it still doesn't cause anything to happen because you can camp for 10, 20 plus matches on the in-between, and then you have to not camp for 2 to 3 for your kills. So I don't think that's actually going to cause anything to happen. I mean, it might cause a little bit of a skill barrier where someone might be camping because they're actually genuinely really bad at the game, but they want the rank so that for at some point they will have to actually kill someone for one game. But I just don't think that's enough to stop camping as a valid strategy. It's just not enough, and the funny thing is that the respawn mechanic is just already being abused. I mean, this was posted 18 hours ago. So this was literally in the first hours of the game. People were like, yeah, we're just gonna revive people. I mean, they gave people the system, Oh man, I'm waiting for the moment where pros are like, you should get banned, you know what I mean? Respawn changes the respawn mechanic and makes it abusable and exploitable immediately through common sense stuff, just basically thinking about it, and then we're gonna freaking have pros going from the back seats going ban them. This whole situation might get really dumb. But it might just kind of be what it is. I mean, Apex's history, they have a tendency of kind of not really correcting stuff. Sometimes they do with some characters and stuff, but things like Seer, take like, like a year and a half worth of people complaining about it being a problem. So we'll see what happens. It's been your boy Kittens. I hope you guys enjoy the video.